like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 get me gun and won't pull over till I'm dead right. Riding till the sunrise, can't about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no bitch and ride with me, let the head fly. Better know.
Fruit, what's going on, my boy? Shoot, Jayla. I've been minding my business, man. That's the motto. It's my personal motto for 2024. All is well. Everything all good. Chilling like a villain. That what's up, my boy. Yeah, I just been minding my business, man. I heard Armand say that I mind my business, that's how my business get done. I don't know if he came up with that on his own or he got that from somewhere else, but I've adopted that philosophy myself. You understand? So I mind my business because that's how my business get done, man. But I do like chatting it up with y'all, though. And I think next time, if I ever feel like I need a hiatus from social media, I'm just gonna not log on the app instead of deleting the page and then creating another page and then deleting the page and then creating another page. You understand what I'm saying? I'm finding that to be quite redundant. I appreciate that. I don't know if you typed it like that on purpose, but it looks like it's Bahama Mama? Or maybe you spelled it just like it's supposed to be spelled. But thank you very much for that. Nonetheless, Bahama Mama. Nonetheless, thank you for that. I appreciate that. What y'all been up to? What's new? Everything is pretty much the same other than, we actually have a trial date set for February the 20th. I guess you wouldn't consider that to be new because that information has been out for a while now, but I would say that that's one of the things that's at the forefront of my mind. Have I been working on any exercises? I haven't been working out lately, other than some light walking, light cardio. I haven't been to the gym lifting weights or doing any type of calisthenics or anything like that. You said Zoka's still in jail? Well, I could only speculate because I don't know the behind the scenes workings of the cult. And so I would imagine the reason she's in there is because they don't possess the funds necessary for her to be released on bond, or two, they're not giving her a bond, which I don't understand why they wouldn't, but I don't know. Okay, I got you. Oh, Zoka's still in jail. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's either because they don't have the money for the bond or they won't give her a bond. I don't know. I don't know the behind the scenes, and honestly, that's not a top priority for me. Yeah, I seen that Aya got out of jail or whatnot. But those things to me right now.
this is her case. She was arrested alongside Zoka for attempting to smuggling in contraband to Nature Boy. The current status of her case is unknown, as she has petitioned the court to have her criminal case restricted from public view.
Jail or whatnot. But those things to me right now are kind of like almost irrelevant. Of course, they're not completely irrelevant, but in comparison to the fact that after almost 2 years, we're finally going to trial, it's number one for me as far as it relates to, the carbonation affairs. So people going to jail, in and out of jail, I really don't care. I really don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they went to jail. That's crazy. Da, da, da. Yeah, whatever. The only thing I really care about at this point is the trial, and then, the jury eventually reaching a verdict. Is it tough revisiting the memories with the upcoming trial? Yeah, it's always tough revisiting those memories, but I feel like it's a part of the process for you to be able to determine how well you're able to go to those memories and be able to talk about them and to be able to deal with them, because even though you separate yourself from a situation, if you don't actively observe yourself, you can carry that situation with you and still end up expressing those behaviors from that previous environment. So even though it's tough, I know that it's necessary. And I feel like once the trial is complete, we'll have an opportunity to get the closure we need. And then I think that the pressure of being careful with what you do and say online pertaining to the case will no longer be relevant, and then we can say whatever we want to say and talk about whatever we want to talk about because the case is over. You understand what I'm saying? Not to say that information that the truth is being withheld or anything like that, but you have to be mindful of the things you do while the case is still open and the things you say while the case is still open. But I feel like I personally, I don't know about anybody else, but I will be more open to I would be, I guess, I don't know, completely open, but I'll definitely be more open to discussing my cult experience once that part of the process is complete. This is so much better than Bigo. Let me scroll back up for a second, guys, so I can get to some of those questions. Oh, you can get the book off Apple Books if you haven't already, DD. And I'm doing good, beautiful Rosebud. Appreciate you asking. How about yourself? I'm telling you, Jayla. Kendra's great, beautiful Rose. Thank you for asking. Yeah. But, I mean, and it's what's the word people like to use? Surreal. Because it's literally less than 3 weeks away. And this has been going on since April 14th, 2022, which was the date of his initial arrest. So with his initial arrest being April 14th, 2022, and here we are going to trial, seemingly as if it was never going to go to trial. Now we, all that talk and speculation is out the window. It's right here in front of our face. Real deal, Holyfield. This ain't no dream. This ain't no game. We about to see how real this about to get in a matter of days. And I don't know about y'all, but y'all can tune in and out. I can't. You understand what I'm saying? I can't tune in and out of this. This is literally my actual life that I lived that I'm talking about. So when you get tired of carbonation, you can take a break. I can't. So I'm really looking forward to this thing being done and over, not just for me, But for all of those involved, y'all.
Look, man, I ain't trying to brainwash you. I'm only trying to show your brain something. Your brain ain't looking at the right places. The shit is right there in their own book. And can anybody go against this? No. Because this is Jesus, this is Christ's words in their Bible. So I'm only showing you your book, nigga. Here, this is your shit. I don't know. You did not love me. You love me. You love you. You love your father. You love God. You love me. You did not love me. Therefore, you did not love me. I shall not love you. Nah. Therefore, otherwise, and afterward, what you have to understand is, right. Y'all did not love me, and you tried to kill me. That's not my words. Did you want to look at it in different King James version and see if it says the same thing in the NIV? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You can't get around this. Y'all gotta deal with this. The truth is something y'all gotta deal with. Yep. The truth is something y'all gotta deal with. And if they the truth, you ain't doing this shit.
Want to try to kill their own savior.
Damn. What happened?
What happened? I think his phone. Something happened with his phone. He gonna be right back.
Okay, are we there now? Are we there?
We'll be back.
Ashe?
Ashe.
Okay, now, same.
Looking forward to this thing being done and over, not just for me, but for all of those involved. Y'all looking from the outside looking in, people's family who've been waiting for them to come home. It's so many people tied to this, and I will not disrespect people who weren't directly in carbonation, because for you to be impacted by this, to me, what that says is you a human. So I understand the involvement for people who may not have a family member in carbonation or had a family member in carbonation, because this is bigger than carbonation, and this is bigger than fucking Eligio Bishop, dog. Do you not understand that there's multiple cults operating in the United States and globally? Nigga, Eligio Bishop is a blueprint. He's a personality. He's a type of man and woman that exists in the world that you need to be aware of. I don't give a fuck about carbonation and Eligio Bishop. I want niggas to understand that there's people out there that are doing these types of things, and here are the tactics and the strategies you need to be aware of so you don't find yourself in the same thing. Because here's the truth, bro. Everybody don't make it out of cults. Do your research. People commit suicide. They get on drugs. They go to jail. They kill other people. Bro, it's not no game, bro. I know carbonation can look like entertainment. It can be comedy. It can be funny, but it's not no game, bro. It's not no game, bro. It's really not. You understand what I'm saying? And it's always a game until it's somebody you know, or until it's you or somebody you know. When I was 12 and 13, I used to hear people talk about their parents dying, or hear about instances of people's parents dying. I never thought that would happen to me in a million years until it did. So I would use carbonation as a learning experience rather than an opportunity for you to make a mockery of somebody, because it's fun. Ain't speeding fun until you get in a car crash? Ain't picking fights with people fun until you get your ass knocked out? This carbonation shit funny until it's your sister or your brother or you. But don't get me wrong, I understand the entertainment aspects. I understand the entertainment dynamics of it. But I just want to let y'all know the shit wasn't funny. And I guarantee, at the end of this, the people that are still involved, they ain't gonna be laughing. I promise you, this shit is not gonna end in niggas laughing. I promise you that. What's up, Old Griff? Everything good? I'm telling you, beautiful Rose. Appreciate that save to serve 8. Do you think there is a chance of him getting out? And if he does, would it make you feel uncomfortable? Very good question, bro. There's always a chance somebody can get out. There's a chance Young Thug and YNW Melly could get out. There's always a chance. But here's the thing. When it comes to cases, criminal cases, you have to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. Not all doubt. Reasonable. A jury has to get on a stand and hear evidence and testimony and then make a decision on whether or not they reasonably believe that these events occurred. And so that's what we're waiting on. Will a jury of DeKalb County citizens feel as if the evidence presented against this person is enough for them to reach a conviction? And will it make me uncomfortable? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro, because I know what the deal is. They have a campaign, a social media propaganda campaign to attempt to discredit the witnesses and any other allegations against them and the cult leader. But I was there. I know what. I was there. So you can't lie to me. I was there. Old Griff Queen. That's what type of time I'm on. But I don't want to get on here and try to make this into some type of show. This ain't a show for me. This is my real life. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to make it into a show. If everybody else being fake, I done been fake for 4 years, man. I'm done. I'm gassed out. I'm done, bro. The truth of the matter is, I don't know what the outcome of the case is going to be. Because it's not up to me. If it was up to me, it wouldn't have took 2 years. It's up. This process is not completely in my control. Am I going to the trial? If I'm needed. If I'm needed, I'm going. If I'm needed, I'm going. Is it hard watching my people so lost? Oh, it is hard. Yeah, it is hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. But I personally think that once this case is over and it goes the way that I want it to go, I think it'll be enough for the remaining members to be like, you know what, this over with. I think that this is, there might be a delay. They might try to do an appeal or, they might try to, file a lawsuit. Who knows?
If you raise your right hand, do you swear or affirm the evidence you'll give to the court today will be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down and introduce yourself, please.
Yes, sir, my name is Aaron Dixon. I'm just going to be brief. I don't think that anybody in the world has led a perfect life, a life that doesn't have mistakes, a life that doesn't have shortcomings. But the distinct difference about Mr. Bishop is that even in this moment, as he sits in a very serious position, he's in disbelief as if he's done nothing wrong. And the danger behind that is that in order to change your behavior, you have to first acknowledge that a change needs to be made. Mr. Bishop has an inability to see his own shortcomings, which means he will never change, which means he should never be in the vicinity of a normal functioning human being. I personally believe that all mistakes are forgivable if a person has the courage to admit that they even made a mistake. And I will say, Judge, I've met some unique people in my life, but this is the very first time that I believe that I've ever met a psychopath in real time. And that's all I got to say.
Thank you.
I'm saying that even though it may be interesting, even though it may be compelling, at the end of the day, you still have to ask yourself, why does it occupy so much of my life? Because there's a lot of interesting things out there. Why am I so upset? You understand? I can understand why I'm upset. I was there. I was there. I sat next to these people. I watched what you watched online happen in real life. I seen things that you did not see.
If you enjoy the content on this channel and want a simple way to show your support, consider checking out our official merchandise.
Every purchase helps support the work that goes into researching, creating, and producing the content you watch here. It's a great way to represent the community while helping the channel continue to grow.
All shirts are available in a range of sizes to help ensure a comfortable fit. One of the best parts about channel merchandise is that it allows receiving something tangible in return. If you'd like to browse the collection, simply visit the merchandise link located in the channel description. Take a look at what's available, find your favorite design, and we appreciate every single one of you.
Happen in real life. I seen things that you did not see. It's a very distinct difference between being there and watching it. And I just think, hold on real quick. I just think that some people may be too invested into this as a spectator. That's all I'm saying. Precious Mar, I'm going to ask you one question, and depending upon your response, I'm going to let you go. Would you think that it would be entertainment if it was your daughter? Just basic question. It's just a basic question. If it was your daughter, exchange Zoka for your daughter, would it be entertainment? Or if it was your sister, would it be entertainment? I think that one of the things people miss, and you don't have to agree, it's fine. But you know you're being entertained by people's pain. I just want to put that out there. You know, a lot of people don't want to go there. You're being entertained by people's pain. What does that say about you? Now, it's one thing to make jokes and laugh, but it's another thing to view this whole thing as an entertainment piece. I'm coming right back. All right. And I'm so glad that I watched the interview with Bronnie Ware explaining that no matter what you do, some people aren't going to like you. Some people are not going to be pleased, and that's okay. What's going on, Connie P? And picking up where we left off, yes, we do make jokes. about carbonation. But the overall picture here is not one of entertainment. The essence of this story is saddening, to say the least. So for somebody to view carbonation primarily as a form of entertainment, my opinion, I don't know you personally, I just think that that says something about your inability to appropriately assess and connect to the emotional dynamics of this situation. Or maybe you're just uninformed about the situation in its entirety because you have not watched it as fully and in depth as other people may. Carbonation as a whole, the story of carbonation, entertaining, is not a suitable word. What's up, Lean? Can't get out there. What's up, Black Feminine? Man, I had to get, man. Yeah, I'm back, boy. I went back to carbonation, bitch. Bitch, I'm back, bitch. I went back, bitch. I went back. What's up, Burdella? Well, I'm back. Well, I went back. Can't do this Babylon stuff. I can't do this Babylon stuff no more, man. I went back, boy. I called Juju and Jack, said, man, I'm sorry. Called Juju and Jack, said, boy, I'm sorry, boy. Told the boys I'm sorry. I'm sorry for 2004. Oh my goodness. I told the boys I'm sorry for 2004. I told the boys I kept the knowledge on a thumb drive. I got it right here, see? You told me to keep the knowledge. I got it right here on this floppy disk. Yeah, he said keep the knowledge. I got it right here in my back pocket. As a matter of fact, I got it right here in my back pocket. You understand what I'm saying? You said keep the knowledge. I got it right here in my manila folder. I got it. I still got it. Nah, man, I had to step back, man. I had to step. Social media crack. It's crack. I realize it crack. It's the new crack. They got us. You can't get off. You can't get off it. I can't get off. I gotta have at least one. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta have at least one. YouTube too much, thumbnailing and uploading and keeping it all that. But I gotta have a little crack now. I gotta have a little crack now. A little social media crack. Gotta have that now. Gotta have a little Instagram now. And another thing I realized too is social media can give you a false sense of importance. I ain't nobody. I ain't no life coach. I ain't no teacher. I don't know what's going on, just like y'all don't know what's going on. I'm still out here figuring this thing out just like everybody else. And I ain't got time to be trying to prove this person wrong and trying to make myself be right. I ain't really, man, all that junk fake. Ain't nobody better than nobody. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter about none of that. Everybody the same. Don't nobody really know that, man. Listen. Yeah, man, I was talking to this girl at the tattoo play, trying to give her an idea of my next set of tattoos. And when we get off the phone, she like, if you want to look at some of my work, you can check me out on Instagram. I'm like, dang, I ain't got Instagram no more. I was like, dang, I ain't got Instagram no more. You said break down Caleb Buck the last. I'm leaving them folks alone, man. I'm leaving them folks. That's another thing. I'm leaving them folks alone, man. I'm going to comment every now and then, but full-fledged breaking down video, that ain't me. I'm a funny guy. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to joke. All that serious hotel, all of that, and you wrong, and you don't know what you talking about, and this and that. I ain't got time for that. If you vegan, be vegan. If you eat meat, get it on. If you smoke, smoke. If you drink, drink. It don't matter if you don't smoke, if you don't drink, if you don't do this. You still ain't better than nobody. No matter how healthy you is, you gonna die. Everybody leaving out here the same way. So all of that putting myself on a pedestal because I don't do this and I get up at 3 o'clock and you need to do this, man, there ain't nobody better than nobody. All of this junk is an illusion to make you feel bad about where you at so you can think that this person can get you the way you need to be. That nobody know. Man, ain't nobody better than nobody. I don't care how many views you got. Don't let these analytics will mess with your head, boy. These analytics will mess with your head. You be like, dang, boy, they got 10,000 views. They got 10,000 likes. They must be somebody. They ain't nobody. Meet people in real life and then you will see, oh, they just people. Listen, man. Listen. F-Ru gonna get up out that, boy. I don't care what nobody say. F-Ru getting up out of there, boy. She gonna break up out of there, boy. They gonna break up out of there now. Watch this. Them folk gonna break up out of there now. They gonna break up out of that thing now. What going on, Houdini? Yeah.
So after watching the docuseries on Hulu about the Code of Nature Boy, I am baffled at how they displayed Nature Boy. And I'm mind boggled at how it's so much hate towards one person.
Not F-Ru, a.k.a. Kayla Buckner, referring to LWAP plus 10 as one person. A person? Child, I thought she said he was the I don't know. They must have demoted him. For this video, they demoted him.
And I feel like there's more to the story. And with everybody demonizing him and criminalizing him and saying he's just this type of monster, so many people coming together to hate on one person. So many hateful online critics. So I just wanted to come with a whole nother perspective, a higher perspective, because it seems like we've gotten too low. Has anyone looked at the perspective of Christ? How would Jesus respond? Hey, what would Jesus do? Okay.
She done demoted him, y'all. She asking us what would Jesus do. She demoted LWAP plus 10. Okay, F-Ru, a.k.a. Kayla Buckner, going ahead and demote him.
Christianity is the #1 religion in America, but nobody asking what would Jesus do. How would Jesus respond to the Hulu docuseries? And we brought Nature Boy to Jesus. What would Jesus say to him? And to answer that question, I have a Bible verse. John 8, we're going to start at verse 1. It says, Jesus went to the Mount of Olives. At dawn, he appeared again in the temple courts where all the people gathered around him, and he sat down to teach them. The teachers of the law and the Pharisees brought in a woman caught in adultery. They made her stand before the group and said to Jesus, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery." So she has sex outside of her marriage, which is a sin. They said, "Jesus, teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. And the law of Moses commanded us to stone such women. Now, what do you say?" They were using this question as a trap in order to have a basis for accusing him. But Jesus bent down and started to write on the ground with his finger. When they kept on questioning him, he straightened up and said to them, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." Again, he stooped down and wrote on the ground. So, whichever one of you who has never sinned, who has never done anyone wrong, who has never had a fucked up thought, who has never treated anyone some kind of way, who's never stole, lied, cheated, you throw a stone.
Now hold on. I need to hear that one more time.
So, whichever one of you who has never sinned,
who has never done anyone wrong, who has never had a fucked up thought, who has never treated anyone some kind of way, who's never stole, lied, cheated, you throw a stone.
So Ephraim, aka Caleb Buckner, I don't understand, like, what that got to do with the fact that he raped a girl and went to jail for the rest of his natural life? Like, what that have to do with anything? Like, you know what they trying to do, right? They trying to, like, lean into try to see if they could get some Christian supporters to come around and, you know, as the Max Vault would say, sock it out their pocket. That's what they trying to do. They trying to see if they can hit up the Christians. Don't fall for the okie doke, y'all. Don't do it. Because there's many other videos where this same young lady is referring to LWAP plus 10 as Jesus Christ or the Messiah, the return, or whatever. So don't fall for it, Christians. Just shoot some prayers up. That's all. Just send some prayers up for Ephru, aka Kayla Buckner, because at this point she changing her argument and stance as much as LWAP plus 10 changed his religious beliefs and teachings. Y'all remember when they was Muslim? Y'all remember that?
And I have one more Bible verse. This Bible verse is from Matthew 5:43 through 48. Love your enemies. You have heard that it was said to love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your mother in heaven. That you may be children of your mother in heaven. She causes her son to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing that? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? Do not even pagans do that? Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly mother is perfect. Heavenly mother is perfect. So this isn't even the righteous angle.
No, Afro, aka Kayla Buckner. No. That was the remix, y'all. That was every part that I repeated. That was the remix. This is what the scripture, Matthew 5, verse 43 through 48 says.
You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your
Father in heaven.
He causes his sun to rise
on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing that? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? Do not even pagans do that? Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly
Father is perfect.
So, I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but Eligio Bishop, aka LWAP plus 10, recently has been preaching and teaching these people that Jesus is a woman and he is that woman. He is a woman and a man. And then he was teaching how Malia, aka Tanisha Dulay, is Mother Lucia, whatever, Isis, mother. She was the Jesus figure or whatever. And therefore his mother, which made him the return of Christ. It's a whole bunch of mess. But that is why she has remixed this part of the Bible to identify Jesus as a woman. Okay?
This isn't even the righteous angle of how these big business companies portray Nature Boy as such, and how a lot of these people are talking about him online as well. So when you take a deeper look at what's happening and all the hate towards Nature Boy and how these mass media companies and portrayed him and all the people saying all these hateful things about him, you got to really slow down and see how low that we have come, how we treat and demonize people. This is not the Christ consciousness. This is not the way of God. What would Jesus do? And are you upholding to that? I love myself.
There's absolutely no way that Eperu, aka Kayla Buckner, can actually tell me that she really, really loves herself, because she is still allowing a convicted rapist and a man that we all know has physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually abused her. He has made her take the morning after pill and get one other abortion for children that she really wanted to carry in her womb full term. So she has a lot of unhealed trauma, not just from LWAP plus 10, but probably throughout her childhood that she has not dealt with yet. So she can miss me all the way with that I love myself. No, you don't. You don't love yourself.
Going on, Houdini? Yeah. They gonna break up out that thing now. Watch this. Them folk gonna get up out of there now. Them folk gonna get up out of there. I can't do it. I can't. She looks drained. Yeah, I imagine so. If you had to be in combination every day, you'd be drained too. Yeah, them folks tired, boy. Them folks is tired. Them folks tired. But hey, I can't take it. Life too short. It too short. It is too short. If you from places like where I'm from, life is too short to be on here with the booty fade, worry about folks and what they doing and all that stuff like that, man. Them folk gonna get up out of there, man. Give them folks some time, man. God, dog, boy. It took me goddamn 4 years to get out there, Joe. Give them folks some time. They gonna get out of there. Shoot, it ain't been nothing but a month. All going on 2 months since the trial over with. They still got belief. It's still strong. Yeah, man. Shoot, after a while, that junk gonna start tapering on. They still riding the high now. They still high. But I don't know if y'all ever reached this place in y'all life. But there's a place in everybody's life, and it's called rock bottom. When you hit rock bottom, boy, woo-wee. They ain't hit it yet. They gonna hit that rock bottom, though. You gotta think. Juju 20, 19, 20. What they say, the brain don't fully develop to 25. Them folks ain't 25 yet. But them folks gonna hit that rock bottom now. And you gotta think, they getting closer to 25. They getting closer to 25. Yeah, Vanessa, you got me with that one, but
I need you to recognize where the power is and where it has always been. How can you call Eligio Bishop God while watching him be powerless to the constraints of mere mortals? Y'all got the power, man. Let's see how powerful he is when y'all don't answer the phone. Let's see his power activated when you don't put no money on his books. Put him to the test. He always talking about he testing somebody. Test his ass. Y'all test him. And let's see what he actually is. Okay. Taylor says she's trying to recover from COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. How do you order the book? Just click on the link. But you got to have Apple because I own Apple stocks. I don't invest anything into Android. Not the super college senior shade. I mean, shoot, I enrolled in college for the very first time in 2007. I got my associate's degree in 2022, and now I'm working on my bachelor's degree. So I don't have no shame. I'm still going. Have the families ever popped up with kids? I wonder if that surprise would shock them into reality. I don't think so, Divinity, but I also don't think the family is completely comfortable. I wouldn't think that the family or I wouldn't be surprised if their family wasn't completely comfortable coming around them because of the way that they have been presenting themselves. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of the family members were afraid of their own children at this point. Do you think their sons will forgive them both? I couldn't possibly say that, but I couldn't possibly give you an answer to that, but it's worth a try. What do you got to lose? It's worth a shot. You'll never know if you never try. It's hard to understand how Eligio still has such a hold on them. I mean, it's just like and I hate to use this analogy or this reference, but it's the same way that pimps abuse, prostitutes and get them to follow their bidding. You'd be surprised what you can do to somebody when you restrict their access to other people and other sources of information. Look at the Stanford prison experiment. Like this is not something that's far-fetched as far as psychology is concerned. The Stanford prison experiment was done, obviously, on Stanford, in which a group of students, one group was assigned to be guards and prisoners, and they knew it was an experiment. But after a few days, they began to treat each other as if they were really prisoners and as if they was really guards. So much so that Philip Zimbardo, the head of the program, of the experiment, he had to shut it down after 6 days. So if people can be brainwashed in 6 days, imagine what can be done to somebody in 4 years, in 6 years. Look up prisoners of war. Some of them end up being captured by another country so long that they don't even want to come back to America no more. What you're watching is actually not that strange as far as the entire field of psychology is concerned, because these types of tests have been done on people for quite some time now. Do you believe a positive message would work when they worried about him and other 3 ladies may say? I mean, that boy, it doesn't, I don't think we can never really absolutely 100% say that anything we do is going to work. But just for our own sake, what would be the point of sending negative messages? These women have already heard enough from Eligio Bishop how worthless they are. And I don't think we need to add to it, because we would be just as bad as he was. Yeah, Casey, try not to tell him what to do, but rather, just try to send some positive words of encouragement. Like you are free. You whatever you come up with, I can't tell you what to say. I'm not sure how they survive. I don't know where their financial resources are coming from. I wonder, do he still got the power to make them slap each other? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would. I'm willing to bet that he does.
If you enjoy the content on this channel and want a simple way to show your support, consider checking out our official merchandise.
Every purchase helps support the work that goes into researching, creating, and producing the content you watch here. It's a great way to represent the community while helping the channel continue to grow.
All shirts are available in a range of sizes to help ensure a comfortable fit. One of the best parts about channel merchandise is that it allows receiving something tangible in return. If you'd like to browse the collection, simply visit the merchandise link located in the channel description. Take a look at what's available, find your favorite design, and we appreciate every single one of you.
That he does. Am I happy about what happened to him? No. I don't get no enjoyment out of what happened to Eligio Bishop. But I will say that I'm not shocked, and that I believe karma is a real thing, and that's what we all are living in. We all are living in the byproduct of the actions we've done thus far. What's up, Zariah? I'm telling you, realistic Sid. Jojo, what's going on? It started out black woman was God. Now black women ain't got their own mind and they the devil. And, you know, it's just it's sad, man. It's sad. And then the pathetic thing about it is that Eligio Bishop had to target women 20 years younger than him. Eligio Bishop had to target women 20 years younger than him. You know, he had to target vulnerable, impressionable minds in order to accomplish this task. It's sad, man. He's like that dude that is in college talking to high school girls. You know, he's one of them dudes.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 get me gun and won't pull over till I'm dead right. Riding to the sunrise, can't about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no bitch and ride with me, let the head fly. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the best style. All the way to Crenshaw, I'ma have the mind, nigga better know. Big shit, poppin' ain't no little shit. Dropping bags, it's a lot to you, to me a little bit. Let them ride Chevy 40 cal in my lap. Real dope boys in the trap. The big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. Niggas on my dick, bet me room for your big, gotta let them know. I don't turn wrestle, I don't lip box. Solitaires, all I do is big rocks. I came from Dillon Rock, all the way to Hitchut. On the throne, bitch ain't one I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, better know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas mad, better let them know. Big dog, how we get it bread, I ain't never scared. Big flex on a nigga head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Pushing weird back, better give me respect and some more. Atlanta know for I would book a show for $1,000 or so. I was selling grand right on camera, telling hammers go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. Center hitter hitting hoes on centerfold, better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences. Interfering, nigga, I'ma handle business, better let them know. On another level, my SS I put together, hit the pedal, do 200 everywhere I go. Better than I stay fly, just to show the day now. On the throne, bitch ain't one I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas, I'm blowing money fast, better know. I'm on these haters' ass. I know these niggas mad, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track, Louis Duffel bag, 50 rack. Poppin' so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo, like I still got a pocket full of crack. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still make it play with the one. All we know is success, hit her with some rich sex. Good looking your bitch back, she forever mine till I let her go. Better know, let them know. Better know, let